Welcome to your tarot reading 1111. We're going to get a message for you. I had a feeling this is going to be a heavy reading. So your current situation, see what I mean? The Death card with the Nine of Swords. So this is something that is very difficult for you. Very difficult for you to understand. I feel that this has to do with a person. And I also am feeling an energy like it's a mirrored energy. So this other person that you're thinking about is feeling it too. And I feel that some of the things that you may be wondering about this person is like why they came into your life. And there was a way that this played out where something happened that was unseen. There was an ending. And it doesn't make sense to you. Like, the situation doesn't make sense to you, but specifically the person doesn't make sense to you. Like, who they are, who they were supposed to be. Because it feels to me like a soulmate connection. And you feel like you should be with this person, but something happened that ended this connection. So their energy, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So this person is heavily watching you, sort of in an obsessive way, with it in reverse. And I feel that this person holds on to everything, like, about you, but even they're holding on to, like, every word. Maybe when they're seeing you, it's like what you do, the way you move, like who you're hanging out with, like they're just really obsessed with everything. But then specifically it has to do with like what you're saying about them. Okay, so this person feels very off balance. And again, because I said they're mirroring. So this is your situation. We haven't gotten into your energy, but your situation, I feel like both of you are having a lot of anxiety about this. Like you're losing sleep over it. And it was because I feel like this person handled something in a way that they shouldn't have. And maybe this person is having realizations of that, like that they handled something in a way that they shouldn't have. Maybe by this situation that you guys are in, by losing you, here's the Seven of Swords. This is your energy now, so you feel like this person screwed you. And you feel like this person was like holding back the Four of Cups emotionally. And I feel that you went towards something new. You're going towards something new. But the energy, again, it's like it keeps this person here. And or this person came back. It could have been for some of you guys. And again, you're wondering, like, why this person was brought into your life. Because I feel that right now, the way that things are going for you, you're not aligned with this person anymore. And when I say that, what I mean is that your heart is still with them. Emotionally speaking, you have a lot of feelings towards this person. It felt like it ended abruptly. It felt like it shouldn't have ended that way. And so there's like this open door to this connection where the way that it ended, it really should have been a closed door. Like somebody should have slammed that door shut. But I feel that there's an energy of something being confusing to you, because if you're anxious about it, or if you're staying up at night, you're not understanding something, the swords are pointed towards that death card. This is what you don't really get it, why it ended. Especially because I feel that you're in love with this person. And so when you're in love with somebody, you want to be with them. Again, that soulmate energy. It's like you feel like you're supposed to be with this person. And I feel like this person feels that too. But this card here tells me that you feel like they betrayed you. They backstabbed you. Okay, let's get more on this death card. So, what is the death card? So, somebody said some very harsh words, the Queen of Swords, with the 8 of Swords. So, and then we get the 9 of Swords. So maybe you replay this person's words in your mind, and maybe you see their face, something about seeing their face, and maybe you saw something different in their face. And maybe you don't believe this person if they tell you, like, they left for this reason or that reason. You feel like it's something else, and that's what you think about at night. Like, you don't know if you trust this person or could ever trust them. I feel like that's maybe the reason that you want to move on. You want to shut that door. However, this person is coming back because they're not letting you go. It's like they're coming back into your energy because they're not letting you go. They're watching you. They're obsessed with you. I feel like if you talk to this person, they're bringing up all this stuff from the past, like if you're still with them, but you're not with them anymore. So, like, a lot of things don't make sense to you. But I also get this energy of, like, somebody that was keeping score, and this person just told you all those things that you just didn't expect. You didn't know that, they would even go there or remember, or maybe they're not just telling you. Maybe this is what they sort of put out there with the Queen of Swords. This is a person that, has maybe the gift of gab. Maybe they're really good with like putting someone down or tearing someone down is the energy I get. But somebody very much broke your heart here. And I feel that in doing that, what this person did to you, they also did to themselves. Because with the 7 of Swords card, this is a card when you're emotionally invested in something, when you're in a relationship with somebody and you love that person. If you hurt them, you're really only hurting yourself, because that's how, heart-to-heart connections are. And I feel like this person ruined it for, like, the future. I feel like this person went too far. And it has to do with words, like what they said, and specifically, like, how they said it. And I feel that there's a lot of projection here, too. I also get an energy. The movie Pearl Harbor has been coming up for me as a sync. And prior to this reading, I was really feeling that movie. And to me, it feels like a situation where you don't know where universe is taking you. And I feel that you may be aligning with a whole new life here with the Ace of Pentacles. And this person, you saw your future with them. You thought you were going to have a future with them. However, there was some unforeseen sort of event. Like in the movie, it's that, what's his name? The main character, he is, what happens to him? He gets, like, lost, and then and then she, the love interest, gets together with the best friend, and they bond over the grief of him dying because they thought he had died. And then when he comes back, she's torn between these two situations. So I feel like this person, not knowing what they did, they sort of set this stage up. So some of you may be in a situation like this where you are having a really hard time like leaving this because your heart was so in love with this person. Your heart wanted to be with this person. Your desire was that. That was the path that you saw. But something very unforeseen happened here. But I feel like it was a doing. Like some intention was put out, and then that was in motion, and that created this. Although I don't feel like this person, purposely thought that it would go this far. But it was like a game almost. And you didn't even know you were in this. But at the end, it destroyed both of you, like in an emotional way, or in the hearts. The hearts were sort of like destroyed in this. And so now that this happened, what you have is trust issues. Like you don't trust this person, even though if this Seven of Swords is something that they didn't do like intentionally or purposely, they started that. Like it would be like somebody starting a rumor, and then it gets to a point where maybe somebody loses their job over it, and this person didn't mean for it to go that far, but they started the rumor. Something like this, where it has to do with the heart though. So here, you might have involvement of another person. Like there could be two people that were a part of this scenario for you. And it was like this person didn't say a lot until they did. Like maybe they didn't tell you that this was like something that was really bothering them. Maybe you had a friendship with a person, or there was something that you were doing that was sort of innocent. I feel like it was innocent, like this person was aware of it the whole time. It was a no issue until it was, because this person held it against you. And then they took it to like the max of like having resentment, and maybe using it against you, or breaking up with you and emotionally sort of manipulating a situation. Here is what I feel for this person. Let's get some more. So the Page of Swords, the World. Again, this is a card of watching you, especially if you have a platform, especially if you have any social media, which we all do. So this person is on any social media that you're on. Like they are watching you. And I feel like they're very jealous. You see this woman, and she's looking at this cup like, that's mine. This person may be very controlling, or they may think of you like you were theirs, like you were supposed to be with them. And it has something to do with you not being true to this person, or that's how they perceived it. But the reality was that you were completely true to this person. You were loyal to this person. There was some kind of breach here for them. But you see the Lovers and the Queen of Wands come up. We have this Queen upright, and we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like this completely backfired on this person. We have all three queens. Here's the Queen of Swords too. So I feel that this is a very competitive energy. Like this person was very competitive with you, or they saw you or looked at you with a lot of jealousy. And I feel like that turned into like anger and rage even. And like this person may not have control over their emotions or over their anger. They may have anger issues. We see that here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you're dealing with a person that's very strong, like in the sense of she's, or because it's queens, I said she, but it could be he, is really good with like putting someone in their place, like when they want to, right? And they kind of, like, you've seen this part of them, but then when they did it with you, you just knew that they had gone too far. But you also saw like this obsessive nature with this person. This person has this way of seeing things that's very like black and white. Like if they go with the black, they like take it to the edge, and if they go with the other, they take it like to that point of no return. And that's kind of what they did here. They took something to the point of no return. And so your energy is that you're ready for this new beginning, because this cycle for you, it was as painful as it gets. Again, there was love. It was mutual. That is without question. There was a relationship for a lot of you, I feel, or it was like spoken of, or there was like that's where the relationship was headed. And then all of a sudden, like, this just went sideways. Okay, let me see, though, because I feel that something is coming for you. Okay, this is this person's energy. Let's read this card for the Ace of Pentacles. I feel that out of this situation, you did gain a lot. You gained a lot of insight of how strong you are. And I feel that there might have also been some kind of codependency in, so this relationship, when it ended, there might have been some codependency, but I feel like that person sort of also maybe used that over you. And it was like you just had to do you. And the Hierophant here, I feel that now, though, like, you understand that this is not what you want, the kind of relationship that you want. You want somebody that is going to be giving to you, but without, like, wanting something in return. I feel this energy of, like, somebody doing for you, but it wasn't, like, in this giving way, like, to just give. It was to, like, almost to make something, like, if you guys did whatever together, and you did something for them and genuinely did it for them, and then they went and did the same for you, but it was like they wanted to do it better, like outdo you. And so they had this very competitive way of being with you. And I feel like something about that, this person is recognizing about themselves. And also, though, for you, I feel that this is going to give you a lot of insight for, like, in the future, and for the things that you align with. Like, I feel that this person might have come across, like, very charming, and there was different things about this person that really stood out to you, but there was the other things that you did see, like the red flag kind of things that you did see, but you wanted to not see them, because I feel that for some of you guys, you might have met in a time where you maybe weren't looking for love, and you might have been distracted. That's the energy I get, kind of like, again, Pearl Harbor, like when she meets the best friend, like there was something else going on with her. So I feel like this is kind of when you guys met, like there was something else going on in your life, and maybe that's what this person, like, brings back in your face. And it was like, well, that's where you met me at in my life, and, you know, that's just the way it was. But somehow this person holds on to things like this, and that's just, something about their personality. It may be, again, a very just competitive sort of person, and I feel like you're looking for a best friend, not somebody to compete with in a relationship. It doesn't even make sense to you. But you do see how things got to where they are. And I feel like, in any relationship, you have to take accountability for your part in it, and take from it, like, learn from it, right? I do feel like there's a lot of sadness here. I do feel that there is a chance for growth from this person if there is an actual acknowledgement on their end of and they have the realizations of, how they are in relationships, and, why that's not good to be that way, because it'll blow up. Like, if you're going to hold on to all this stuff and not talk to somebody about it, and then it blows up, you're going to have a tower moment. So let me see what else Spirit wants to say to you. Yeah, the Star. You're coming up with really excellent energy around you. There's a test that maybe you went through, or maybe this person was a true soulmate in your life, and you guys sort of were gonna meet in this lifetime, and that's what it felt like to you. Like, you met this person and you were supposed to meet them, but you don't understand, like, why it ended the way it did. But again, Spirit is saying that there is a new beginning, and it requires you to let go of the past, and that means that forgiveness, needs to take place here, and this person also needs to forgive, and I feel like that's going to be the link for them sort of letting go of your energy, and of this past sort of karma between you guys now. So the Star card, I feel like you're aligning with people and things and places where you're going, because I also feel that you're moving. It's a slow move, it's not fast, in the sense that perhaps when it happens it will be, but there's time for you. Like, you're being given time to heal this. You're being given time to maybe sort this out also for yourself, and there is closure. I feel that is going to come for you. There is closure that's going to come for you. Okay, in the Hierophant, this is also a card of change, the 5, but it's also a card of aligning, like, with a person that will meet you where you're at, where you don't have to, like, feel like you're always having to correct this person in, the different sort of unwanted behaviors, or just a way of looking at things that is maybe very self-centered or selfish. Like, if you're in a relationship, you can't be that way. It's not healthy for a relationship. And I feel like this person has some legitimate reasons for maybe feeling the way they do, or even being the way they are. And I feel that that's, though, what is being shined on this person in the mirror, that as much as they want to project and make something else the issue, this is very much, or has this problem is this person. Like, they created something that should have never been. So then we get the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are working hard on something. Let's see what other energy we got for you. The Emperor in reverse. Why this Emperor in reverse? What is this? Again, this is like the 3 kings, and then we had the 3 queens. I feel that the person that is what? The person that is coming towards you is going to be a person that when you're ready for it, they'll come. It reminds me when I said that of like somebody that is spiritually evolved. This is one of the feelings I get about this person. But I'm going to say this. For some of you, this person might surprise you. And they might meet you halfway in the sense of they may come up, they may go to therapy, they may go within, they may just start working on themselves because they don't want to lose you and lose this connection. I feel that this person knows that you are a blessing to them. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. This is going to come, see all the aces, for you. This is going to come when you're ready for it and not before. And I feel like you all know that. Like right now you're sorting through things. Maybe you're having to close out stuff. It's not completely done. This situation is not completely done. And so there's certain things that you're just taking your time because it's also hard. It's not been easy for you. So you are going to have a new beginning here, a new beginning in your life. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. A new beginning with your finances, or you're going to have a lot of abundance. You might have too, like something come through of some inheritance for that card. I don't usually read the Wheel of Fortune that way, but I feel like it's a really big sort of stage that you just closed out or phase in your, we saw it here with this person, but it's a phase nonetheless that is being closed out. The Death card is sort of that energy too. The Star card also, you're aligning. I mean, look at how beautiful that energy is. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Star, and the Hierophant. For some of you, it might be during the 8-8 portal. But why did this card come up in reverse? Why is this card in reverse? See, here it is. Here's the last ace. So you have all of the aces. You have all the kings, you have all the queens, and you have all the aces. This is a very powerful reading. I feel that, again, for some of you guys, it may surprise you, this person, because it came up in reverse. And the Strength card, Cabelio, but it also came up in reverse, and then we got the Ace of Cups to clarify it. So again, it's an energy of when you regain your strength, you may still feel like it's not time. You may still feel like you're emotionally entangled. But it's all going to change for you. Like your whole life is changing as we speak. Your whole life is changing. And depending who comes into your life, that's just gonna add another layer. Also the abundance. For some of you, you may be like moving, you may be going to a new place, like moving up. You may be getting something new, or universe is gifting something to you. Could be like a car, and then new love, or you're going to have this healed, this person is going to come back once they've gone through healing, and once they've like let go of resentment and there's forgiveness, and then you're going to rebuild something. You're going to strengthen what you had. The Emperor in reverse, I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be this person come back. And you guys are going to have perhaps a new life together. Maybe you guys are, did you see how when I moved these cards, all of these cards moved? It's like you're aligning with this energy. The 8-8, the Star card is all about alignment. This is like wish fulfilled. This is also like birthday wish is how I see the Star card. And also because she's nude, so it's that energy of like with your birthday, like everything is stronger around that time. This is when if like a soulmate is coming in, they're gonna come in around this time. But 8-8 is the energy I get for that. Okay, last message about this Ace of Cups. The High Priestess. So I feel that a lot of you are feeling this. But again, I feel that a lot of you, from the way that this energy looks, you're still dealing with stuff. But you're feeling this new beginning. You know it's coming. You also have had a lot of signs from universe. Maybe you're seeing numbers like 144, 444, 333, 111. And those are numbers of like building, connection is the threes. Also, 369 type of energy where it's all about creating. There's the 3 there. And here's the 9 here. And okay, but so that energy of like creating, and you're creating like where you want to be. I feel like maybe with this situation here, this again was something that came together, and then there was like the feelings and everything, but it wasn't sort of planned that way. And here it's like you get to plan it. You get to plan what you want this to look like, and also who you want this like new beginning with. And I think for a lot of you guys, like you're gonna get also a chance to choose like a new house, and there's choices for you, like an abundance sort of choices. And then with the Ace of Wands, this is where you have put in a lot of effort into something, and you're finally gonna see the results of it. So I feel that, excuse me, the energy of confusion also is going to leave you. I feel like you've been in a lot of this energy of confusion, and that's leaving. I feel that you've been in an energy of where you feel very drained emotionally, and that's also going to change for you. I feel like a lot of you also financially have been struggling. That is going to change for you. It's like everything in your chart, all of a sudden, it got illuminated. Like you got a coin, say, in each of these different aspects, houses of your chart. And one of them is the energy of in Cancer, which has to do with home, security, stability, finances. This is one of the areas for you that is really going to come up. Like you're going to come up in this area. If you've had bad luck, you saw the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, you're going to start having a lot of good luck. So this is the energy reading for you. If this resonated with you, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.